Armidale is a university town, situated halfway between Brisbane and Sydney, a kilometre in the sky, making it the tallest city in Australia. The interesting thing about Armidale is situated in one of the two main biodiversity hotspots in Australia. Within 1 hour's drive, you reach the rainforests. Within 2.5 hours drive, you reach the subtropics. A 3-hour drive allows you to see examples of 97% of the foodstuffs and fibre grown in Australia, thus making it a unique place to have a university dealing with agricultural matters. The project is probably one of the biggest investments that the university has ever made on the campus. If you look over the past 5 or so years in total, the university's money and the federal government's money, we're roughly putting about $70 million into facilities for agriculture and new staff. Integrated Agricultural Education Precinct came about because we had one simple problem: too many students and not enough facilities. So against the national trend, the university has really been massively increasing its student numbers. The problem was our facilities were not keeping pace, and we need to provide the best facilities in the world for our students. So we applied to the federal government and we were successful in gaining a grant of roughly about $30 million so that we could invest in new facilities. There's roughly about 4 stages in this. The first stage was the new animal house. We're sitting in this animal house just now. The second stage was the new building, which will be ready by January 2016. The third stage is new facilities in terms of lecturing. The fourth stage is related to a smart farm, where we're building the world's first smart farm. Now, what is that? Well, basically we're piping in NBN broadband, the fastest broadband in Australia, into a farmhouse which not only will take care of the local area, the local farms that we have, but will be able to beam out the health and heart of that farm and the environment all over the world at a touch of a button. So that means a child sitting in remote Australia would be able to see the best scientists and the best agricultural researchers live teaching, which is a great facility because we want to make sure we're encompassing not only what we need to do locally, but also nationally and globally. So the University of New England is the only university that does an integrated approach to agricultural science. In the degrees that we run for students, they learn about agribusiness, the economies of farms. They learn about agribusiness from an international perspective. They learn about animal science, both on farm and in the lab, soil science and plant science. And putting that all together makes probably the best agricultural scientists in the world. To be able to do that, you need to have the best facilities on farm, the best facilities on campus. The federal government's money for the Integrated Agricultural Precinct provides that money. Well, UNE benefits greatly because we will be the only university that invested such large sums in agriculture. Our aim, our aspiration, is to become the first choice for agricultural science for all students interested in agriculture. We also will take account of environmental science as well, because our degree, as I mentioned, integrates that. So we want to be on the speed dial for basically all our new partners, CIRO, DPI, Gates Foundation, etc. We want to put on the speed dial for all our new students and on the speed dial for industry. Another thing that UNE really is remarked upon is our fantastic integration with industry. The landmass we need to produce food is large and complex, and that large and complex solution lies in universities.